Our Humane Society is feeling the love from Subaru's New England Subaru Loves Pet campaign. Every October, Subaru New England teams up with shelters across the area and has donated over $120,000. In Bangor, Quirk Subaru is sponsoring Bangor Humane Society by offering half-off pet adoptions until Saturday, with even better deals on Friday. There will also be a Philip the Forester event Friday where the public is invited to fill the parked Subaru with donated pet supplies. Free engraved ID pet tags will be available, as well as pet portraits for those who donate $25. Organizers say the partnership is a perfect pair.
Quirk Subaru just feels that it's just a really great thing for our community to help our pets to make sure they find loving homes.
Businesses are investing in our community, and part of that investment is making sure that people have access to the resources they need, or that the vulnerable have access to the resources they need. And there is nothing more vulnerable in any community than a pet.
For Friday, Bangor Humane Society is especially in need of dog toys, dog treats, and canned cat and dog food. For more information, check out bangorhumane.org or Bangor Humane Society on Facebook.